Oh my. Yeah, I see you. Woohoo. Yeah. Oh my. What is going on tonight? Hello, everybody. Podbean, you still clapping your hands over there? Miss Erica, I see you. Are you clapping your hands on Podbean? The music started a little bit late, but we in here. What's going on? Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, Twitter. Hello, Podbean. Yeah. What's going on? I'm just laughing, trying to set it up. I'm trying to get people to get time to come on in. Welcome, everybody, to the Big Time Show podcast tonight. I'm excited tonight because I already know what I'm talking about it, and I know this is room for haters tonight. So I'm very excited tonight to talk to you guys tonight as we have just a little small show tonight, but I'm here to give people some hope. I'm here to give people a warning. I'm here tonight to bust a few bubbles tonight. And I'll get into that. I'll get into that in just a little second. But before I really get started and get loose tonight, I have to say this. The music you just heard is from my guy, Alex C. Winters, who's on Instagram. And of course, by now, you should know that he's allowed me to use his music for the podcast. He allowed me to use that song for my opening. And I appreciate him so much for letting me use his music for it. If you want to hear more music like that, just go to Alex X Winters on Instagram. There's you see it on your screen there. Podbean, you do not see it, but it's Alec ALEC X Winters. If you want to go to Instagram, he has plenty of jazz type music like that for you. And I promise you'll be satisfied. Hello. Just want to say hello to people that are commenting. Hey, Wendy, my brother Gary is on here, and my brother Tommy. What's up, man? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Tonight, usually, as you know, I'm a Cowboy fanatic, but I'm not even gonna play with y'all tonight. We ain't talking about no Cowboys tonight, so y'all got to catch me maybe on Saturday. I hope I don't lose you tonight, but I understand because usually when you see me, you know it's Cowboy talk and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not talking Cowboys tonight. I apologize, and I know I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry. No Cowboy talk tonight. You got to catch me on Saturday. Even though there's some interesting things going on in Cowboy land, there are some interesting things that is going on in training camp. I'm gonna come back to that, but I'm not gonna do that tonight because I got to give a warning tonight. I got to. I got to give a warning tonight. Those on Pod, let me see who all there. Hey, Miss Ty's on, Miss Erica's on. I see both of y'all here. Good to have y'all in tonight. I got to give a warning tonight, y'all. I got to, because my other team is getting ready to go to work. I got to do it, y'all. For those that don't like the NBA, I'm sorry. This is a sports podcast show, which means all manner of sports can be talked about with me. Okay. I would talk about golf because I love golf. I played golf till I started having these back surgeries. I love golf. I sit here in front of my TV and watch a whole 3 hours worth of golf. I already see it. Oh my God, Big Gary. Gary, see, nobody don't want to talk about that because it's Kwame Brown. Man, look, let me just pause right here and say this. Listen, y'all. If y'all have not heard Kwame Brown these last 2 or 3 days, I promise you need to check him out. The former #1 draft pick in the league. you would be dying laughing at some of the stuff he has been saying about Steven Jackson, about Matt Barnes, about Shannon Sharp, about Stephen A. Smith. This dude, I didn't know he had it in him. This dude is so funny to me. I've been dying laughing. I mean, y'all got to check him out. Just type in Kwame Brown. That's all you got to do, and just sit back. That's all you're gonna have to do. He is funny. But back to what I was saying, Tommy, if you still here, this is a sports. Yeah, I forgot it. Gilbert Arenas too. Thank you, Gary. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just I'm talking about dying laughing. That's what I was doing. You had to forgive some of the language, but hey, comedy is comedy. So that's the way I look at it. So I've been dying laughing. This is a sports podcast show, so I'm talking about all kinds of sports. I just choose to talk about the Cowboys, but look, I talk about the Olympics, figure skating if I have to. I'm serious. I just love sports. Kwame Brown. Let me type it in for you, Tommy. All you got to do is go type this guy's name in, and you're probably gonna run on some type of video or something like that. Just look, just find that name. It'll be worth your time. I promise you. The man had me dying laughing all day long with some of the stuff he said. I got to give a warning tonight. We won't be long tonight at all, but I got to give a warning tonight because some of y'all done forgot. Y'all have. And I'm wearing my shirt tonight. Gary, when you get here, I'll be here. Just hit me up. I think we talked about that earlier, but I love to meet you face to face rather than talking. So make sure you hit me up when you get here in Memphis. We'll talk it out. Some of y'all done forgot, and that's why I'm wearing my t-shirt tonight. I'm wearing my shirt tonight. I know some of y'all can't say. Let me put it down. You know what it say. See, some of y'all haters can't stand it. This is the World Championship shirt from last year, from when the Lakers once again took the throne and became the world champions from last year. I had to put that on because see, some of y'all done forgot. Y'all done lost your mind. Y'all saw the Lakers losing, and y'all didn't want to acknowledge that. Anthony Davis was hurt. You didn't want to acknowledge that LeBron was hurt. And you got caught up in this fool's gold thinking that the Lakers, aren't the Lakers because the record showed. And some of y'all done forgot. Y'all forgot. Y'all did. And now what has happened is, guess what's about to happen? Everybody healthy. See, the NBA teams knew that something was getting ready to happen because they started losing and sitting people down on purpose, trying to position themselves to try not to run into the Lakers, aka the Los Angeles Clippers, who have conveniently sat out a lot of people the last 5 or 6 games, purposely trying to get out of the way so they don't have to run into the Lakers early. You know why, right? Because they know. Just like the NBA know, and just like you know, that the Los Angeles Lakers are still the team to beat. I don't care what y'all say. We the best. We the champs. And just to prove it, I'm gonna go down the list in a minute. But as you know, the Lakers play tomorrow night in a play-in game. All the losses caught up to them. But I can assure you, oh yes, I can assure you tonight that the Golden State Warriors do not want to see the Los Angeles Lakers. They don't want to see it. And I know what some of y'all think because y'all done got caught up in the Kool-Aid. Y'all thinking Steph ain't scared. Steph Curry gonna light them up. Are you crazy? Do you really think that Steph Curry is gonna play video game against us? I'm just. See, some of y'all done, y'all. Hey, Siobhan. Some of y'all done forgot. Y'all forgot. Do you know that the Lakers are the number one defensive team in the league? Y'all didn't know that, right? I think this is not innuendo. This is not speculation. These are facts. You do realize that the Lakers are the number one defensive team in the league. Do you really think Steph Curry, you in a play-in game with the marbles on the line, do you really believe that Steph Curry is going to put 55 points on us? I know y'all done got caught up in NBA 2K21 and playing the video game and thinking this real life. and so before I go any further, I want to tell all of my Laker haters, and because I know y'all coming. I know some of y'all watching, y'all just ain't pushed in live because you don't want me to know. You don't want me to know you watching. But I know you watching. I know you watching. I can feel you. You watching me without pressing the button to come in live. You just listening. I know y'all. I know it. Let me go ahead and tell you this. Welcome to the LeBron James Invitational. Yeah. Because let's just be honest. The last, 10, 11 years, LeBron James has been there. I'm not y'all, if you know me and follow me, you know I'm not a LeBron James lover. He's on my team. I'm a Laker fan, so he got the uniform on. I'm with him, but let's just be honest. Usually 9 times out of 10, this guy is there in the finals. He belongs in the finals. That's all you've seen. That's all I've seen. I didn't like him in Cleveland. I didn't like him in Miami. When he came to us, I really didn't want him. I did. But I knew that once he signed, I knew what was going to happen. Because even though I don't like him, that doesn't take away his greatness. And his record says wherever he goes, finals come and usually a championship comes. That's what his record says. So I knew we was going to be way better, especially when we got AD. I knew what was going to happen. I knew nobody could beat us. Not in no 7-game series. No way. No way. And if they're healthy, which is another thing. But let me tell you this. I see you, Gary. I know you're a hater. I know you're not a Laker fan. You be all right. But let me go ahead and go on record now. Nobody now wants to see the Los Angeles Lakers. Draymond Green and Steph Curry will not beat us. I'm not. Yeah, I'm going. I'm telling y'all now. Get ready. Get ready. Great. Get ready. The Golden State Warriors. I know y'all love Steph. I love him too. He just running into the wrong team at the wrong time. If this would have been a week and a half ago, I would have said, hey, Golden State might pull this off because the guys were injured. But please understand, LeBron James is nothing going to be wrong tomorrow night. Right now, as we speak, he's getting treatment in his ankle. He'll be getting treatment all night long. They're going to shoot him up. They're going to shoot him up before the game. They're going to do everything they can to make sure this guy is ready. Anthony Davis, you know he's going to be ready to play. And all basketball world, because little game on now, Indiana and Charlotte, nobody ain't watching that. Nobody ain't watching Charlotte and Indiana. No, matter of fact, some of y'all don't even know they playing now. Yeah, nobody don't care nothing about that. The whole world will be watching tomorrow night. And I know some of y'all got y'all hopes because you're such Laker haters. You have your hopes, really believing that Steph Curry is going to go off for 65 points and going to go completely cuckoo. And I'm just going to go ahead and just tell you now. So it won't be no surprise to you. We are going to destroy the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night. All right. I see you. I see you, Gary. Exactly. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. Okay. It shouldn't be no surprise to y'all because you knew what was getting ready to happen. And from that point on, the Lakers are probably gonna get the 7th seed, which means they're gonna have a run in with the Phoenix Suns. So what a lot of y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna transfer pom-poms. Y'all just gonna transfer your pom-poms from Golden State, and now y'all gonna hitch on to the Phoenix Suns bandwagon. That's what you're gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you now. I know you love Chris Paul. I know you love Devin Booker. Let me tell you something right now. We are going to annihilate the Phoenix Suns. Y'all, look. The only thing is gonna stop. I'm telling y'all now, okay? I see you, Tommy. You say watch out for the man. You just a Texas fan, man. Tommy is just a Texas fan. He's anything concerning that Dallas or Texas, that's his team, and watch out for him. Luka Doncic is incredible. I give you credit for that. The Clippers might be in trouble, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right about that? Is Dallas playing the Clippers first round? Yeah. They're gonna lock Luka down. They're not gonna let him get crazy. Somebody else gonna have to beat him. But Luka's still gonna do what he does because he's almost unguardable. But it's not gonna be enough to beat the Clippers. I can tell you that now. Not in a 7-game series. 1 game, yeah, maybe. 7 games, nah. That's not gonna happen. So I ain't even worried about that. Oh, you've always been a Mavs fan. I understand. They're better. They still need some more help. If Porzingis could ever stay healthy, you might see something. But he can't. So Luka can't do it by himself. Not against that team. 4 out of 7? No. Gary, you're a Chicago Bulls fan. We're not even going to talk about them. They're not even. I get it, but you know they're not even worth talking about. Even though you do have one great young player, without a doubt. You got some good players actually, but they're not even a factor. Mark Cuban, another Jerry Jones. Cuban got a ring on his finger though. Cuban has a ring on his finger. Cuban has done a lot to bring exposure to the NBA. His style has done it. So I ain't gonna knock Cuban. I like Cuban. He's a champion. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame one day too. He's already, matter of fact, argument could be made that he can go in as an owner to the Hall of Fame right now without doing nothing else. He's earned that right. He's a brilliant owner. Players love to play for him. So I ain't gonna even knock that. But all I can tell you is this. All you guys have celebrated all year. I've been quiet about the Lakers. I just let it happen because I just wanted to make sure we got in. I knew we was going to be in a little trouble. All we just need to do was just get there. That's all that matters. It makes no difference to us to seed. It makes no difference to us to seed. It makes a difference to everybody else. The Lakers don't care about going on the road. We don't need the number 1 seed. We don't need home court advantage. We don't need the 4th seed, which would ensure home court advantage. We are the Los Angeles Lakers. With this team is battle tested. We have the greatest player in the world. That still is LeBron James. It is. Y'all know it. We have one of the top 5 players in the world in Anthony Davis. And we got a great role players. And so I don't care nothing about. Let me tell y'all something. Who got the number 1 seed in the West? The Utah Jazz. Please understand, the Utah Jazz don't want to see us. No. Who got the number 2? Phoenix? Oh, okay. Phoenix got the number 2 seed. They don't want to see us. Really, it's only one team that probably want to see us, but they'll be excited to see us, and that's the Clippers. They're not scared. They're just gonna get beat. Yeah, they're not scared of us. They're not scared. That Kawhi is incredible. Paul George, depending on who show up. I don't know. Paul kind of disappears sometimes. Rondo is not scared. Reggie Jackson is not scared. Beverly is not scared. See, these guys got some guys that just, some dogs. They ready to play. But they can't stand up to us. Not 4 out of 7. 1, yeah, maybe. 4 out of 7, it's going to be hard to beat us 4 out of 7. So I don't care nothing about home court advantage. Whoever is in front of us, we're going to knock them down. I'm just giving y'all a warning now. I don't want it to be no surprise to you. Y'all should have got us. Y'all shouldn't have let us in. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all shouldn't have let us in. This podcast is dedicated to bragging. That's what I'm here for tonight. I'm doing my trash talk. I've been real quiet about it. I can't brag on the Cowboys. I can't talk like I want to talk with the Cowboys because they make me too mad. I can't. I see you, Tommy. Yeah, I know. Tommy, you probably said the same thing last year. You probably said the Lakers weren't gonna do nothing last year either. I get it. I get it. And while the world and the LeBron James vultures gather around, waiting. Y'all know how a vulture do. The vultures sit up top, and they know death is around. They don't swoop in yet. They just make sure that they're in position while the animal or the person dies. They just stay up top. They got the eye on it. They're not coming down yet to the person who's dead. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for LeBron to fall off. They've been waiting a long time now. They've been waiting a long time. They're waiting for him to fall off. And y'all think that this is gonna be it. Just like Tommy. You see what Tommy's saying? Tommy said Lakers out doing nothing. He said that was a free championship, he said. Oh, okay. Free championship. All right. Then he said he can't stand Queen James. Yeah. There was a point in time I didn't like him either, Tommy. I'm not his greatest fan. I'm not. I never have been. I did not want him to come to the Lakers. I didn't. But since he's there and he's wearing the jersey, I care more about the front of the jersey, the name on the front, than the name on the back. So if you're a part of Laker Nation, you family. You got some of them family members you don't want to deal with at all. That's my stance with LeBron. However, even though I'm not his greatest fan, we cannot dismiss his greatness. Let's just be honest about it. The man is, without a doubt, one of the greatest to ever play. He is the greatest small forward to ever lace up basketball shoes. A lot of folks won't say Larry Bird. No. He passed Larry Bird. He's past him now. Larry Bird, it was without a doubt a bona fide killer, a bona fide assassin. Larry Bird was great, but please let's not lose our mind. Let's not lose our mind. LeBron James is the greatest small forward to ever play the game at his position. He is, without a doubt, arguably, probably top 2 or 3 of all time. And I ain't no LeBron James. I'm just calling like it is. There's an argument that can be made that some folks would say that he is the greatest player, all-around player to ever play the game. That's a serious argument. It is argument. The stats prove that at least there ought to be a conversation. Yeah, see. I got some Laker haters. I see my brother Gary. See, look, LeBron is AU friends and family, banana boatload, management, super team, all about me and self. Well, he don't play selfish on the court, Gary. I mean, come on now. He plays just like Magic Johnson did. He's not that selfish on the court. Matter of fact, his tweet today came out and said, y'all don't even think about me as a scorer. But when the stats say he's one of the best ever to do it. And he said, Carl Tommy said Kobe was way better than him. I agree 100%, Tommy. Mentality when it comes to Kobe, far outstretches LeBron. He can score with the best of them, just a bona fide killer. I get that. But that don't make LeBron not a killer. He is a killer. See, so you can't do what he been doing for all these years and then act like he's some, he's barely an all-star. No. We're talking about no, Tommy. He's not a ball hogger. No. See that? So you trying to, Gary say he's a narcissist. Now I give a little bit more credence to what Gary just said. He might be a narcissist, but a ball hogger? No, Tommy. He's not. He got too many assists on him. He's averaged too many assists over his whole career to say he's a ball hawk. No. He averages almost about 7 or 8 assists a game his whole career. No way. He's not a ball hogger. His Browners record 3-6. Well, that's the knock that would keep him. 4-6, I believe, is his record. Yeah. What's up, Nate? I'm glad somebody came in. I guess I'm dealing with when you say Lakers, that there's no room. There's no room for straddling the fence. You either love the Lakers or you hate them. And so Nate, I'm dealing with a few Laker haters in here right now. His finals record time is what kind of knocks him away from the greatest of all time statement. He's 4-6 in the finals. But listen to what I just said. He's 4-6, which means in his career, he's been to the finals 10 times. Name me the player other than you got to go all the way back to the old Celtic teams. I'm talking about like the 60 Celtics. Well, you can find a player that can say that they've been to the finals at least 10 times in their career. It ain't that many walking around. It's not. So that long right there is an achievement. He's won 4 times. A lot of people say that'll knock him away from the greatest because he lost so much in the finals. Even though some of that he was by himself. We don't even talk about that first one against the Spurs when he was a kid. Thomas said, I know my Mavs whipped him. They did. I was very happy about that too. Because I didn't like Miami. I was glad that they lost to Dallas that year. I did. I was very happy about that. Gary said, I liked the Lakers when Magic was there, not so much with Kobe and without LeBron. See, Gary is at least honest. Gary is a hater because, if you say you didn't like Kobe, Kobe left you no ground, middle ground either. You either liked him or you loved him. It's just that simple. That's what the Lakers do. A lot of people love Magic, but there were plenty that hated him. But you couldn't question the greatness. LeBron James is great. He is. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. You can't name a small forward that was better than him. There's only one name that might come up, and that's Larry Bird. That's it. Nobody else. Dr. J, no. Man, Dominique Wilkins, no. No. Small forward, no. Yeah, he is great, Tommy. He is. He's great. He's a walking Hall of Famer right now. He could have retired 5 years ago and was already in the Hall of Fame. He's a dominant basketball player. And when you consider that his age and how great he is still, it's not too many guys that was his age that played as long as he did and was still the top. I know, Tommy. I know it hurt to admit it. I understand. I get it. All right, you're just not gonna find too many better though. You can't name them. I mean, I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, when it comes to him, you can't name too many that were better than him. And I'm not one of his fans. KD is way better. I'll say this time, and KD got some more years to put in the book. KD got some more chapters to write to be saying he's better than LeBron now. He's not. Curry is better. Curry is a better shooter, obviously. Curry is a more flashy player. Curry is more of a box office type of guy. Better? Nah. No. Not even close. You would have been. You should have just stuck with KD. Can't bring up Curry. The stat. I mean, they play too many different positions. LeBron is so much of a great all around player that he does things Curry just can't do, and it's not because Curry is some slaw. It's just because Curry is just a small guy compared to LeBron. So when it comes to rebounding, I mean, it's not even a contest. But that's not what Curry does. Assist. LeBron is a better passer. Score. That could be a toss-up, to be honest with you. LeBron can score at will. Curry depends on too much of a jump shot, which 8 out of 10 times he usually hit them. So I get that. KD is from exactly Texas. I already know. That's your guy. Once again, Texas. LeBron is trash, Tommy say. Let's see. Some things I ain't even gonna comment on because I mean, come on now. I ain't gonna say that. I just want to put the warning out to some of y'all. That's what I'm saying tonight. I want to put the warning out. Y'all hope y'all celebrated. Y'all celebrated the Lakers' demise. Y'all talked about the Lakers. Y'all, and now somebody finna pay the price. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. So all y'all that's getting excited about tomorrow night and thinking Curry gonna score 75 points and all that, it's not gonna happen, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think it's gonna be close. I don't. I love Curry. Who don't like Steph Curry? I mean, come on now. Who don't like Steph Curry? Okay, well, I ain't gonna take the dude from you, Tommy, because I'm not gonna. I think it's an easy bet, to be honest with you. I'm serious. My only question is by how much. That's my only question. I think, to be honest with you, I think the Lakers are gonna win at least by. Let me see here. Lakers usually go through a little spaz where they can score. The Golden State is too dependent on the jump shot. We too big inside for them. They ain't got no size, so they can't handle us inside. We'll slow the game down. I'm thinking that we're gonna beat Golden State by at least 12 tomorrow. They're gonna be so intense, lad, tomorrow. They will not repeat. Okay, well. It's like I said, Tommy, and you may be right. Injuries make happen. Who knows? LeBron may tweak his ankle again. AD may not make it. If injury happen, then I may have to side with you on that. But if they playing, somebody has got to beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. Other teams, I may say that, and I say, you may say, okay. You got to beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. It's hard, man. It's hard. This is not your average basketball team. I know you can't. I know some of y'all can't stand on it. Yeah, I'm talking basketball tonight, E-Kush. Thanks for popping in, man. I'll be with the Cowboys back on Saturday at 3:00. There's some interesting thing going on in Cowboy land. But tonight, E-Kush, before you leave, I had to do a warning to the NBA fan base and the world about the world champion. Did you hear me, Tommy? The world champion, Los Angeles Lakers. There's only one team that can say they're the world champions. That's the Los Angeles Lakers. If they told every team, if they sit down, they say we're the world champions, stand up. It's only one team that's going to stand up. Everybody else stay seated. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. The MVP of the finals, where you stand. It's only one man that's going to stand. LeBron James. Yeah. Well, I hear you, Kush. Yeah. It's fine. The Lakers will be an easier team to beat this year. Well, the only caveat I will agree with that on is this. If the Lakers, it all depends. We already know LeBron is not 100%. Anthony Davis is not 100%. The only question is, how bad are they? LeBron would be ready to play, but if he rolls that ankle again, or Anthony Davis mess up that shoulder and all the other stuff he got going on, then that knocks our chances. But if the guys are somewhat healthy, please understand that a 80% LeBron James is usually still better than a lot of people. He could say, compared to last year. Yeah, because they're not healthy. And there is one certain piece of the puzzle that will not be playing with the Lakers this year, and that is Rajon Rondo. That's a big piece. Rondo is a stabilizer for a team. The Clippers are going to benefit from Rondo being there this year. And he might be a difference maker this year. I will give you that. But other than that, somebody got to beat us. Somebody has got to beat us 4 out of 7. I don't see a team yet. Somebody got to prove it to me. Utah, Phoenix, the Clippers. Somebody got to prove it to me. I'll give you one game. I'll give you 2. Whatever. Somebody got to prove to me that they can beat the Lakers 4 out of 7. Somebody got to take the Lakers out for me to believe it. I don't see it. So tomorrow night, the beginning of the defense of the title begins tomorrow night. We're going to take the Golden State Warriors out. I know y'all enjoy watching Curry on ESPN and all these top 10 plays. Won't be no top 10 plays tomorrow night. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Won't be no top 10 players tomorrow night. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on. I'm really finna get crazy. Watch this. Because, see, I know they're going to lock up tomorrow night. They're going to lock defense. Defense is going to be on point tomorrow. Let me go on and tell y'all now. I'm going to go on record. And I love Steph Curry. Love to watch him play. Walking highlight. Steph Curry will not score 30 points tomorrow night. Now, y'all heard it here first. Watch what I tell you. Steph Curry is going to get swarmed tomorrow night. If you think the Lakers are going to let Steph Curry just go video game on them tomorrow, y'all lost y'all mind. Y'all know better than that. It's serious business now. Somebody else gonna have to beat us. Is it gonna be Andrew Wiggins, Draymond? Who gonna do it? Steph Curry not gonna do it. If they got to double him, make sure they take the ball out of his hand. It's not gonna happen, y'all. I'm saying he's not gonna score 30 points tomorrow night. I'm going on record now. He will not score 30 points tomorrow night. And if Steph Curry don't score, under 30, they're gonna almost get beat by at least 15. He has to have one of those magical nights of which he is capable of. Now, we have all seen it. Curry hit 1 or 2 threes in a row. Look out. There's no doubt about that. I'm not knocking Steph at all. I know what he can do. I know he's incredible. I know he can light you up. Lakers still have a great shot. I still think AD is the best talent on the team. No question about it. And you got to beat this team 4 out of 7. If this was the NCAA tournament and one shining moment and all that kind of stuff, and one game take it all, then anybody can be beat. I give you that. Yeah, I give you that. But this is the NBA, buddy. And you got to lock in on the team and beat them 4 out of 7. And I just don't see, Lakers being healthy, of course, I just don't see nobody beating this team 4 games out of 7. I just can't see it. I can't see it. So I'm on record. I'm on record, y'all. Bring whoever y'all want to bring. And I already know a lot of y'all think I'll go and fast forward. A lot of y'all just going to be exchanging pom-poms. That's what y'all going to be doing. Because y'all Laker haters. Y'all going to be exchanging pom-poms. You already done ordered your Golden State Warrior pom-poms. Y'all already got them. Y'all already got them. Y'all should have received it at your door today. Okay? So you got that. Once we get rid of them tomorrow night, then y'all going to go ahead and switch and order y'all Phoenix Suns pom-poms. Y'all going to do that. And when we beat Phoenix, then y'all gonna hang your hat on probably the last team left that y'all think that might have a chance. And it ain't the Utah Jazz, so y'all don't believe in Utah. I already know that. Y'all don't believe in Utah. Utah's a good team. Y'all don't believe in that. You're gonna hang your hat on the Clippers. So you're gonna order your Los Angeles Clippers pom-poms. And it'll be the battle of LA in the Staples Center, and y'all gonna try to think Kawhi gonna take us out. Okay, when we knock them off, all from the play-in position, everybody gonna know you're scared. Then y'all ain't got really but one hope left, and it's the hope that everybody want to see. Y'all then gonna go and order your Brooklyn Net pom-poms and gonna jump on KD and Kyrie and James Harden. Y'all gonna do all that. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be coming to y'all. I'm gonna be talking a whole lot of Cowboys. But once we get rid of some folks, I'm gonna talk. And if we get beat, I'll come in and talk and eat my humble pie and say, hey, y'all are right. I know y'all been waiting for LeBron to go down. Y'all satisfied now. So I'll come back on and eat my pie. I will. I'll let you guys have the satisfaction of saying, take this shirt off. This shirt you got on now, that's the last shirt you're going to have. I say all that kind of stuff. So I'll do that. I promise I will. But once we beat Brooklyn in the finals, if that's what it is, I'm going to go and tell y'all now. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. I don't look. When we win the championship this year from a play-in position, what are y'all gonna say then? What else can you say? That's all I want to know. If the Lakers win this year, Cause like Tommy, I think Tommy said the championship last year was a gift wrapping, a gift cause it was in COVID and all that. Oh, okay, y'all, you have what you want to say, so be it. What are y'all gonna say when LeBron knocks off Steph Curry first, Chris Paul and Devin Booker probably second, Kawhi and Paul George third, and then if Brooklyn make it, knock off KD, Kyrie, and James Harden? What in the world will y'all say then? God, we just put a mute button on your phones, put a non-typing button on your computers. Just come and watch me and don't say nothing now, because it ain't really nothing you're gonna be able to say. When LeBron holds up the MVP of the finals again and gets his 5th ring, what are y'all gonna say? Would that be good enough now? Would that cement would that cement his legacy for y'all? That he came from the play-in tournament and beat everybody? Will y'all acknowledge the? I mean, I had to come around. I ain't a fan. I'm just saying. Will you be quiet then? For all of y'all that's looking at me now that didn't click in, that are not clicking in, because some of y'all Laker haters, I know you there. I feel it. I feel you. Okay, Sweet Brandon, Nets over the Suns. I believe in Phoenix. This is a guy who's on par. Man. Hey, appreciate you, Brandon, for jumping in, listening to me. I believe in Phoenix too, Brandon. I'm just saying. I believe in Phoenix too. Very good team. Coach of the year and Coach Williams. Chris Paul, don't have to say nothing about him. Booker can light you up. But they ain't never been here before. Chris Paul have. See, it's a whole different ball game when the playoff time starts. It separate the men from the boys. Phoenix still young in the mind. They ain't been on the stage before. And like I said before, Steven, I believe in Phoenix too. But here's my problem. When it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, I just can't see Phoenix beating the Lakers 4 out of 7. And that's even with them having home court advantage in the series. I can't see that. 4 out of 7? Nah. The Lakers? Healthy? Nah. I can't see it. I believe in Phoenix. I believe they're a good team. I do. You got to beat the Lakers. See, if I say the Clippers, you might say, okay, I can see that. You may say the Utah Jazz with Phoenix, you say, okay, I can see that. But if you say the Los Angeles Lakers healthy, 4 out of 7, no. Somebody got to prove it to me. So look, I'm gonna tell you, the Phoenix Suns can't beat the Los Angeles Lakers 4 out of 7 in NBA 2K21. You put it on a video game, they're gonna lose. You don't believe it? Then put it on. Look, don't play the game. Just watch it. Put it on there and see what happens. You can't beat them. 4 out of 7. I just want to know what y'all gonna say when it's all over. Cause the party finna get started tomorrow night. It's finna get started. Golden State is gonna be the first victim. To let everybody know, we're gonna send a message tomorrow night to let y'all know that this thing is real. All y'all LeBron James vultures, y'all gather around because you ain't gonna get a chance to eat. You ain't gonna get a chance to eat. We are gonna send a message tomorrow night. We're gonna beat the Golden State Warriors handedly tomorrow night. We're gonna put the world on notice. We're gonna shut down the scoring champion in Steph Curry, possible MVP. We're going to shut him down tomorrow night. And we're going to put the world on notice and say, just when y'all thought it was safe, here we come. That's what's going to happen, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. The wrong thing happened. The Los Angeles Lakers got healthy at playoff time. I know y'all can't stand it. I know you can't stand it. I know you can't stand it. I got my shirt on in celebration for the return of my team. Back healthy. We did just enough to get in. That's all we wanted to do. We just wanted to get in. We in now. Golden State don't want to see us tomorrow night. I heard Steph talking. I heard him talking. He wasn't talking bad, but I heard what he said today about LeBron. I heard what he said. Say he ain't gonna give him a pass just because he complimented him and all that kind of stuff. Don't take that out of context. You have to listen to all what Steph Curry said. But right now, you don't want to say too much because some of these guys may take your statements wrong. You don't want no look. LeBron is gonna do what he got to do anyway, whether he happy or not. But please, I've seen it happen. I wish it would have happened more. But don't make LeBron angry. Because I've seen what he can do when he get ticked off now. Oh, he'll flat out kill you then. I'm talking about 35, 13, and 10. I mean, he's a natural triple-double almost by himself, laughing and giggling. When he get it serious, like he's going to be tomorrow night, somebody going to have a problem. Somebody going to have a problem tomorrow night. Somebody going to have a problem. Andrew Wiggins is in trouble tomorrow night. I'm going on record. Andrew Wiggins is in trouble tomorrow night. Draymond Green is going to get he's going to get a technical foul. He's going to do all that talking and going to be on borderline getting kicked out the game tomorrow. I can already see it happening. Curry is not going to score 30 points tomorrow. I'm on record. We're going to beat them tomorrow. And bring on Phoenix. Bring them on. Well, don't bring them on because we got to go there to see them the first couple games. He could say can't shoot free throws. It don't make no difference. If LeBron James did hit free throws, he would already just about be the lead scorer in the history of the NBA right now. Just think, you're right. I think he was a career borderline 70% free throw shooter. That don't mean nothing. He's still the greatest player in the game. If he did hit his free throws, he just about already caught Kareem if he did. The kid is different, man. I don't know. I don't even know why some of y'all you talking about LeBron like that. Not you, E. Kush. Tommy, if you still here, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Talking about LeBron James like that. When you know he's the greatest. He's the greatest player, at least of this generation. Let me just say that. He's not the greatest of all time. Fortunately for me, I'm old enough that I saw and remember Magic, Kareem, Michael, of course, Michael Jordan. I saw the young Shaq. I saw Bird, obviously. I saw these guys. I saw Isaiah Thomas. I saw Dominique. Even though Dominique's really not, I just saw the individual talent. I saw how these guys played. There were different rules back then. They still light you up. I saw the young Patrick Ewing. I saw Akeem. I saw all these guys. And I saw LeBron James. And he deserves to be in those names. I saw Mike. I saw Michael Jordan. I saw the killer. I saw the dominance. I saw the dominance year after year. I saw that. I saw Magic. I saw him. LeBron James deserves to be in all those conversations. I saw Kobe Bryant, without a doubt. I saw these guys. I saw the great Tim Duncan. I saw the mailman. I saw John Stockton. I saw I saw all these guys. I'm from the 80s. I mean, I was born yeah, exactly. I saw these guys. LeBron James is in that conversation. He deserves to be there. And when it's all said and done, it's gonna be hard to argue, especially if he wins another championship. See, and there's one more name I saw. I saw Kareem. I don't know why I ain't say that. I saw Kareem. You know, I'm talking dominance. So when it's all most people are attributing to be the greatest, you got to beat Jordan record. Y'all do realize Bill Russell had 11 championships. I realize it's a different era, but still, he had 11. Everybody say, well, you got to get past 6. Let me go ahead and tell you something. Sometimes you ain't got to win. You don't have to win 6 championships to take over Jordan. It's all the other stuff that go with it. And you can't deny what LeBron James has done career-wise. Y'all already the 3rd lead scorer of all time. 3rd. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's only 2 other names that score more points than he has in the history of this game. Come on now. Let's not get ridiculous. He's in the top 20 all time in assists. I mean, come on now. Rebounds, he's right up there. All-Stars, all NBA. Oh my God. Finals MVP, plus championship. Look, when you finish adding it up, and especially if you become the all-time leading scorer, I mean, y'all can hate him all you want. It is what it is. Gary, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna veer off from the Lakers a little bit and kind of go push on you with Karl Malone. I don't know if you saying that Karl Malone and Kareem are thing. You know, Tim Duncan, because he was so quiet and never said anything and didn't have the flash, that's the only reason why he didn't have the narcissistic type attitude, as you said earlier. If he did, it wouldn't be no question. But Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward to ever play. Oh yeah, exactly. Scoring list, exactly. Karl is 2nd. LeBron gonna catch him probably next year. He needs about another probably 2 years to catch Kareem. I think he still got that in him, barring the, of course, injury and all the games that he missed. That's which happens when you start getting older. But what he could say, LeBron just don't impress me. Once you saying the greatest player, the rest is just unimpressive. Oh, he could. I don't know about that one now. He's impressive. let's not see. So you can't. You just say. Let's just say we just don't like him. That I didn't like Michael Jordan. I didn't. I cheered against him. I did not like Michael Jordan at all. I didn't. I didn't like Mike. Never liked him. But I wasn't going to say that he wasn't the greatest. You'd be a fool to say he wasn't the greatest. You'd be a fool to say he wasn't great or wasn't good. No, sir. I didn't like him at all. I cheered against the Bulls every chance. That's why I guess I don't like Chicago now. For 6 times, I couldn't stand it. Reason why I couldn't stand it because his first one, he beat my Lakers and Magic. He been on my hit list ever since. I never hit him. I never couldn't get him. I didn't like him. Yeah. Okay, he just don't appreciate it. Well, that's as the old saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. E. Kush is not the only one that probably share that sentiment. I ain't gonna knock you because everybody's standards are different. So I ain't gonna even come again. If he's not impressive, then you know that's on him. I'd never have been a gigantic fan of him. I'm just happy when he became a Laker, he became part of the family. I cheer for my Lakers. If he got the uniform on, I'm cheering for him. But he's an all-time great. It's just there's no other way to look at it. You can't name probably one guy that played his position that you may bring to the table for a debate. Just one. In the history of the NBA, is only one name at his position that you can even bring to the table for a debate. That's how great he is. And that's Mr. Bird. That's it. Don't tell me about Dr. J and Dominique it's only one name that at his position that some would say, well, that he got the credentials. Let me put it that way. That has the credentials to even sit at the table with LeBron as far as his position goes. Only one man. Bird. That's it. That's how good he is. See, when you eliminate a whole bunch of folks just like Michael Jordan, when you say who's the best two guard to ever play, Michael Jordan be sitting at the head of the table. There's only one person that's going to walk through that door and say, well, here's my resume. That was Kobe. That was it. Nobody else can't go in there. D Wade, nope. There's only one person that can come in there and sit down on the other side of the table and say, okay, here's what I got. Now, I still may not be as great as you, but I'm the only one that can sit here and say, here's my resume. It deserves some conversation. That's Kobe. When we talk about centers, Kareem is at the head of the table. Kareem, another person who was real quiet, who didn't have the flash, but he was just going to bust you every night. 6 MVPs, 6 championships. Got one with Milwaukee. All-time leading scorer. It's only a couple guys that can sit at the table with Kareem. That can say, here's my resume, and here's my dominance. Let's talk. Shaq. Maybe Wilt, but Wilt didn't have a championship. But I'm just saying, it ain't too many guys. Magic Johnson may be the only one that nobody gonna open up the door. He is unquestionably the greatest point guard to ever play. Can't nobody else come in there. That's it. LeBron James, man, I ain't crazy about him, but it is what it is. And tomorrow night, he gets to prove it one more time. And I feel sorry for y'all haters if the man win again. I mean, like, what excuse are y'all gonna have now? Lord have mercy. If he wins again this year, oh, y'all ain't gonna even watch basketball no more. Y'all gonna be talking about, I ain't watching basketball. I'm watching the NFL. Y'all gonna act like y'all ain't watching. It's gonna hurt you so bad. It's gonna hurt. Because if it was a year that you probably can get rid of them, it'd have to be this year. You better take them down this year. All right, I'm done. I got homework to do. I got a paper that's due on tomorrow night in my school. I got to get to writing. I've already started writing. I got to get on it. I'm done because all the Lakers. I can feel the heat coming through my computer right now. I can feel it. Y'all done got quiet on me. Y'all can't stand it. I know. I'm just trying to tell y'all. I've been quiet about the Lakers. E. Cook says my only personal problem LeBron is all the GOAT talk. He don't belong in the same conversation with MJ, and he never will. I don't care if he wins 100 chips. MJ made basketball relevant. Nobody's hurrying to the TV to catch LeBron play. I also don't like him making Space Jam movie, not at all. I'm not gonna say that because that's his personal opinion. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, everybody has their, you know, their reasonings for whether you like them or you don't. There's some things that you can question in what Kush just said, but I'm not gonna question. That's the way that he feels. He is in the conversation though. Kush, I will push back on this. He is in the conversation as one of the greatest players to ever play the game. There are not too many other guys that can bypass him. The resume is too strong now. It is. There's not 5 history in the history. We already said he's the greatest small forward to ever play, and he's bypassed Bird. You know, he bypassed Bird a couple of years ago. There's no question about that. It shouldn't be a question. So if he's the greatest small forward to ever play the game, he's already in the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, you can't name me when you add it all up. I ain't just talking championships. I'm talking about everything. You probably can't name me 4 or 5 guys that were better than him. I mean, you can't. So what you say, Steve? Steve in here. Fears what separate GOAT from being great. He is great, but players knew when they went against Kobe and MJ that was a problem. Yeah, but LeBron is great. Yeah. See, that's a fair assessment. See, we can all say we don't like him, or many don't like him, or whatever. The problem is that just because people don't like him, that's some kind of way in their mind think that diminishes his greatness. You can't diminish the man's greatness. It's just too much evidence that's there that proves that this dude is one of the top, no question. Everybody would change it up. He's definitely a top 5. Yeah, I say 5, just to be on the safe side. Top 5 greatest of all time. All around player. If you were to start an all NBA all time team, I ain't talking about popularity. I'm saying the best player at each position: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. If you lined up 10 writers, 10 people that write about basketball consistently, I'm probably going to say probably 8 or 9 of them will have LeBron as their small forward. All-time team, first team. I'll go with it. Let me give you mine, since I just said that. The question is, Steve said, when he leaves, is someone great enough to have us watch basketball again? Like when MJ left, LeBron is the big show right now. We all want to see him. That is 100% facts. KD can't carry. KD is not. Steph is the only person. Kyrie is second, but Kyrie is not beloved as Steph Curry is. Curry is box office. Curry will have you, whatever city that you live in, when Golden State comes down, you will consider buying a ticket just to watch this dude play. Curry is that type. It ain't too many that have that kind of tag. Curry has that. Kyrie can play it, but he's not. He don't have the personality of Curry. But Kyrie is box office. KD is not flashy enough to carry the league. It'll be just like when Michael left. You had to have a committee of guys that'll leave. The whole world will be watching. Like right now, how many of y'all right now got your TV on watching Boston and Washington? Nobody don't care about that game. Some of y'all don't even know Indiana just played Charlotte before just a couple hours ago. Y'all don't even want to. Y'all weren't watching it. But I bet you the whole world gonna be watching Lakers and the Warriors tomorrow night. You could say laughed out loud. Nobody run to see LeBron play, or maybe a few fans are, but if they were, Raiders would be in the toilet. And I'm gonna say you're wrong. I tell you what, the only thing I'm gonna tell you is that check out these ratings between these two games that's on now, one game that's on now, and watch how many people I'll be gonna be watching tomorrow night. No question. All-time team, Steve gonna put Penny in there. No, Steve. Here's my all-time team. Magic at the point. Jordan at the 2. LeBron at 3. Tim Duncan at 4. The greatest power forward to ever live. 5 is the real owner of the controversy at center. 5 is the only controversy. Because I give you my candidates. I just stick with 2 candidates. I think Shaq passed Wilt. When you add it all up, championships, and all defense and all that. Wilt was dominant, but I think Shaq passed him. So I'm gonna say that my 2 top centers ever were Kareem and Shaq. And that's where your little small debate can begin. And it just really all depends on the preference, to be honest with you. You can't go wrong with either one, but I don't think it's without a doubt that those 4 games I just named right then is really not a question. Magic at 1, Michael Jordan at the 2, shooting guard. LeBron at 3, small forward. Tim Duncan at his natural position, which is power forward. And then flip your coin on Shaq and Kareem. Akeem was incredible, but the longevity, he can't match Shaq and the longevity of Akeem can't match Shaq and Kareem's. Akeem didn't do it for 20 years like Kareem did. Shaq, the same way. Who is this cell coach? Your top 5 legit, like respective. They love to hate LeBron. Yeah, LeBron is hated. I'm one of the ones that ain't just too crazy about him, but I'm not gonna deny his greatness. The man is great in basketball. He was, and let's just be honest with you, since I got LeBron haters on here. What player lived up to the high expectations when they came out? And keep in mind, LeBron came out of high school. The man was already on Sports Illustrated cover, say he was the chosen one. Took his picture as a high school player on the front cover of Sports Illustrated. What player matched and exceeded the expectations? I think there's only one name that came out, maybe. Michael Jordan did not have this type of expectations. He wasn't as great as he was in college, like he was when he got into the pros. he just exploded when he got into the pros. He wasn't like that in North Carolina. He just hit that shot in for the national championship, but he wasn't that guy. You may say Kwame Brown. I think Magic Johnson may be the only one that can match that came out and everybody expected greatness. Larry Bird was another one. I'll give Bird that. There was an expectation for greatness. Gary, you funny. There was an expectation for greatness and they exceeded it and was great their whole career. It ain't too many guys that did it like that. So we can hate on them all you want, but this dude is the greatest player of his generation. And please understand, it was a whole bunch of great players. That's why you're seeing a lot of them going to the Hall of Fame right now. This dude is consistently the man. Everybody knew for the last 11, 12 years that if you was talking about winning the championship, you had to go see LeBron. Nobody was talking about KD and Steph Curry and, Golden State. Everybody expected Golden State to go those years there. But the Golden State Warriors knew that if they were going to win the championship, they knew that they were going to have to beat LeBron James. This been going on for about the last 11, 12 years, y'all. He's the greatest player of his generation. There's no question about that. There's no question. He's the greatest player of his generation. He's the player of the decade in the 2000s. No question. It's not even an argument. And he done came in the 2010s, and he's the greatest player of this. I'm just saying, he's still considered by many to be the best basketball player in the world right now. Some folks gonna argue, say KD. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people gonna say that. You got to beat this guy if you're talking about winning championship. You got to see him. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all may hate it all you want, but it's just the truth. You have to see him in order to win the championship. That's just the way the NBA championship, the NBA world, and I ain't no LeBron fan. I'm serious. I'm a Laker fan. But the NBA world revolves around LeBron James as far as winning goes. It's just the truth. I know y'all don't like it. And the NBA world, they know the Golden State Warriors, you're going to find out tomorrow night. Phoenix Knicks. We're going to put something on these guys. And all I'm going to say is when he win this year, I don't know what y'all haters going to say then. I mean, y'all use the COVID bubble as an excuse. When everybody else was down there, he just won. Everybody else was down there. He just beat them. Y'all want to use that. I don't know what else y'all want to see. I don't know what else he got to do to prove it. The man is great. Give that man his credit. He's great. It's just like Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders didn't win nothing. The football player, the running back from Detroit Lions. Barry Sanders didn't win absolutely nothing. If he won 10 games, it only happened 1 or 2 times in his whole career. But y'all know Barry Sanders was the truth. You look at Detroit Lions all them years, Detroit win only 4 games. 4, 5 games a year. But you know what Barry Sanders was. Y'all, you knew. You knew he was one of the best. Same thing with LeBron. You can hate him all you want. Can't deny it. Can't deny it. He's I ain't say he's good. He's great. Too much evidence. Too much evidence now. And the greatness will be on full display. He's the best, and people want to play with the best. But some people are talking about the Nets. The big three of the Nets are all seekers. They are constantly changing their environment, think that they will have different results. KD is not, though, Steve. And I realize he played with Golden State for his championships, but KD is a champion. So we gotta hold KD in a different little light now. He's got 2 championships, and he was the man. So when you win the MVP of the finals and you was the man, he didn't ride the coattails that everybody else rode his coattails. KD is a killer. KD is a bona fide destroyer. So we can't deny that. I can't put KD there. But Kyrie, see, the difference is I saw KD carry Oklahoma City. Okay? I can't say KD carried the Warriors. I can't say that because Clay and Steph were there. But I saw KD carry the Warriors, okay? And they didn't win, but I saw them go to the finals. And I saw KD be the man of a team that had a 2-time straight MVP in Steph Curry. I saw that. And he is lethal. And so I ain't going to put Curry. I'm not going to put KD there. I also saw Kyrie Irving before LeBron got there. The Cleveland Cavaliers only won 18 games. And then he got so big in the head, said that he wanted his own team. Kyrie went to Boston, and Boston didn't do nothing. So what he tried to do was carry a team. What it improved is that Kyrie can't carry no team. He need help. I ain't going to say nothing about James Harden. James Harden is a regular season highlight reel. I say a regular season highlight reel. You get to the playoffs, all that step back and all that kind of stuff, all that dribbling, don't work. Don't work in the playoffs. Now, I'm expecting James Harden, because of who he playing with, I'm expecting James to have his best playoff series this year. I mean, every series, because number one, he done had enough rest, and he should have fresh legs, and he can score. Ain't no doubt about that now. He can score. So I'm expecting James to have a big playoff run this year. Kyrie can score. He can't be guarded. And KD is just lethal. So I'm expecting big things out of him. But again, KD had to get with what knocked him, he had to get with Clay and Steph and Draymond. And now he built this team, him and Kyrie. Now they went and got James. So he don't get the full credit, but they don't deny now that KD is lethal. Oh, Kevin Durant is ain't no joke. He will bust you. So I ain't knocking him at all. Kyrie ain't all that. Not to me. I ain't saying he ain't good though, but he ain't all that. So we'll just have to see. So I'm gonna give KD his respect. I'm gonna give KD his respect. He deserves it. Only because he was the man wherever he went. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what KD. You right. Gary said he drinking that Prince George country water. Probably, what y'all talking about? He said, I got Kyle Lowry question. What'd you say, Sweet Brandon? It's a 2-part question. Can I call in? Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Hold on a second, Sweet Brandon. I'm sorry. I'm just not looking. I'm going to take my headphones off. And hopefully everybody can hear. Go ahead and call in, Sweet Brandon, if you hear. I'm going to go ahead and call in. I'll let you in. There you go. There it is. Hey, Steve. What's up, man? Sweet Brandon, what's going on?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Talk to me.
So my first Kyle Lowry question.
Yes, sir.
So Kyle Lowry, I'm from Toronto. I'm just outside Toronto, actually, but for all intents and purposes.
Okay, welcome. You from? Okay.
So Kyle Lowry.
I'm listening.
when we won our chip in 2019. Like we all know that
Uh-huh.
Leonard got us that chip, but Kyle Lowry was like the heart and soul of that team. Obviously, he's like the team captain, and he definitely pulled his weight. So Kyle
Yeah.
Lowry's like he's like he would win the election right now if we had to vote for Prime Minister Canada. Kyle Lowry would win that in a landslide. Like Kyle Lowry's a hero here.
Uh-huh.
My question is the in the states, or I assume you're from the states. Am I wrong?
I'm from the States, yes.
Do you guys realize down there like do you have the same respect for Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry is what we'll call a dog, and that's in a good way. Kyle Lowry is one of those guys that if you go to war, you want him in the foxhole with you. He's not
Hell
a
yeah.
Steph Curry type scorer. He's not a great shooter, but when the game on the line, he's not scared. He's not scared of the moment. And like you just said, he is a champion. And you can't deny what he is. He's going to be a Hall of Fame basketball player. He's just not considered one of the greats. And I'm talking about he's not even considered one of the greats of his generation. But that don't mean he's not good at all. He
I
is
think he's
good,
led the league in
without a doubt.
charges
So I'm,
taken.
I'm
Like
not going to even
I think he's led the league in charges taken like 3 or 4 years in a row.
say it again now.
So I think he's led the league in charges taken like 3 or 4 years in a row. Like he is a dog. Like he takes those
Yeah,
shots.
yeah, yeah.
But like I feel
Kyle
like he doesn't
Lowry is
get
one of those guys, man, that you won't see what he really does for a team in the box scores or on ESPN or whatever channel you watch for your sports. He just does things in games that make a big difference. And those are the kind of guys you want on your team. I'm not gonna knock him at all. He's had a great career. And as I said before, he's gonna be a Hall of Fame basketball player. No doubt about that.
like my question for you is like I feel like the narrative for most basketball fans is that Kawhi came to Toronto, won us a chip, and then he left. But I don't feel like Kyle Lowry gets the respect he deserves for what he contributed to that team.
I'm gonna go ahead and carry it a step further past that. That Ibaka deserves a lot of credit too. Kyle Lowry obviously deserves credit. Kawhi was the centerpiece of y'all championship, but Ibaka was major for you guys also. So it was a team effort, but a lot of things fell in place for Toronto to win that year, namely the finals itself. I mean, KD tore his Achilles, Klay Thompson tore his ACL. You know, I mean, that the Golden State was decimated by injuries, but that's all a part of the game. But Kawhi was so special in that whole playoff run that, you know, he just had one of those runs that was just like, wow, this guy can't do no wrong. And he had a major year like that. But the greats do it every year. Kawhi's took a big bump when they got beat last year by Denver after being up 3-1. That took a big lick out of Kawhi's I guess his status as being considered one of the real greats. I ain't saying he can't play, but that you lose 3-1, that's on him, all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. I didn't know that you were from Canada. I appreciate that. I got Canada calling in. What
Down
city
in
are you in
Milwaukee,
right now, man?
we went to Milwaukee down 2-0.
Oh, you're in Milwaukee right now.
No, I'm from. What I'm saying that our run, the East Conference Finals, when we were down 2-0 to Milwaukee. Kyle
Oh, okay.
Lowry's the guy that
Yeah.
willed that team to come back.
Yeah. No question. Lowry deserves a whole lot of credit. I'm not gonna even, like I said, I'm not even gonna contradict your statements. He's just not a superstar. When you say Kawhi is considered a superstar. The
Kyle's
other
like
names,
Kyle's like
those
the
guys are
best second.
superstars. Kyle
Kyle's
is
the best
considered
second
to,
guy you could
be
ask
a
for.
pretty much a perennial all-star. There's a difference between an all-star and a superstar. But I understand what you're saying when it comes to Toronto. He's the most beloved player, ever there. He'll have his jersey retired there. Obviously, he might even get a statue out there, and he deserves it.
And he'll go into the Hall of Fame with the Raptors hat
he's
on.
just not considered to be a superstar. NBA rise. In Toronto, he probably is a superstar. It's kind of like what I'm live here in Memphis, Tennessee. It's kind of like the Grizzlies. I'm not seeing y'all on Facebook because I'm on Podbean looking at my guy. But I live here in Memphis, and I've come from the area of when Zach Randolph, Mark Gasol, and Conley were the players. We're here in Memphis. Zach Randolph is beloved. I mean, like, good. I mean, Zach Randolph jersey is going to be retired by the Memphis Grizzlies. But Zach, if I say it anywhere outside of Memphis, you're not going to even, Zach Randolph is not thought of that way nowhere else. That's kind of like what I'm saying about Kyle to y'all's organization. He can't do no wrong. Mike Conley is a great basketball player who only got to his first All-Star game this year out of all these years. But in Memphis, Tennessee, Mike Conley is beloved. I mean, like, I'm talking about beloved, tremendous.
It was nice to see.
That's kind of outside of Memphis, you don't get that type of credit. That's why I say about Kyle. Yes, sir. I appreciate the call in, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Thanks, Tom.
All right. Appreciate you so much. All right. That was a call in from Canada. So I'm appreciative of that. Thank you, sweet Brandon. Hey, man, listen, for those that are on Podbean, if you don't follow me, go ahead and click on and like my show and all that kind of stuff. I'm about to get ready to get off here tonight. I'll see you guys. Let me see. I'm sorry I didn't get all y'all comments on there. But for those that are on Facebook, listen, by now you already know. If you've been hanging with me for a while, you already know. If you like what I do, if you want to contribute, become a patron of the show, all you have to do is do that, what you see on your screen. Cash App, $ the Big Time Show. If you want to support that way, that is fine. I appreciate you so much. Listen, if you're on this is where you can follow me. I'm on all of these platforms, Podbean, of course, which I'm on now, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I'm on Twitter live right now as we speak, and Twitch live right now, LinkedIn and Tumblr. I'm on all of these platforms. My whole catalog is there. Again, if you're not following me on Twitter, there is my handle on your screen for you. It's at Big Time Lou. At Big Time Lou. That's Lou, L-O-U. At Big Time Lou. Do that. And of course, I'm on YouTube. If you want to follow my YouTube channel, it's there. It's the Big Time Show. Just find it. Subscribe to it. If you're on Twitch, here's my handle. I'm recently just coming to Twitch. Big Time _73. That is my Twitch handle. Big Time _73. You can watch me live as I am right now on Twitch. And you can see me live there as well as Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter all at the same time. Whatever your preference is, I'm pretty much there. I think E. Kush just said was my patron info. The patron info is on Podbean, E. Kush. There's a button there that says if you're on Podbean, it says be a patron. The info is that what I ask for is $5 a month that'll come out of your bank account just in support. You don't have to do that. You get a choice on what you want to contribute. It necessarily don't have to be $5. You want to do $1, $2, that's on you. That's your preference, like that. The reason why I put Cash App is on there is because that button is not there, obviously, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or all the other stuff. So the way that I say that you become a patron, if you're watching by Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter, is just to go to my Cash App, and you can do it that way as well. And that's just how it goes. I'm not begging for anything. I have a job. That's not what I do. But if you feel like you want to be a blessing to the show, or you want to contribute and help your boy out in my little hobby here, I would appreciate it so much. But if not, we ain't having no hard feelings. I just appreciate some of you guys that just want to hang out and listen to what old Doug Brooks got to say. So I appreciate all of you on there. I'm getting ready to go. I got some work to do. Exactly. Thank you, Ms. Ty. If you're on Podbean, also there's another way. And eCush on Podbean is almost the equivalent to the stars that you see on Facebook. It's called Golden Beans. Golden Beans is where you can send me golden beans. It'd be like you can buy 99 cents worth of golden beans, and that may equivalent to maybe about 2,000 golden beans or something like that. It may only cost you 99 cents or 50 cents or whatever the case may be. I don't see it right here. You have to click on it and just see it. You can send $1.99. That may be 2,000 golden beans or something like that. Something. It's the red gift box. That if you're on Podbean, now it's that red gift box, and I don't know exactly what it says when you click it, but whatever it says, that is up to your discretion to do that and to join in. So I'll leave that up to you guys on that. I'm about ready to go, and I'm gonna holler at y'all. Join in with me. Hey, sales coach, I think you're still on here. Appreciate you guys. Listen, if you don't mind, join with me on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Central. Again, 3 p.m. Central to come hang with me on Saturday. I'm going back to my Cowboys. There's plenty to talk about as training camp, rookie camp has started. There's plenty to talk about that, and we'll get into that on Saturday at 3 p.m. Again, I'm gone. I appreciate y'all guys, your Laker fans and haters. You Laker fans and haters, thank y'all so much. And for those that are going to listen to this later on, for whatever platform you're listening to, whatever day this is that you're listening to it, I appreciate you guys just tuning in. If you're watching this Facebook Live at whatever time or whatever day, I appreciate you just popping in, listening to what we have to say. And thank you so much for your effort. I'm gone, but y'all already know before y'all go, yeah. eCush is already ahead of the game. You already know. eCush is already got it. It's just nothing but one thing left that I need you guys to do for me as we close out the show. Some of y'all already know what time it is because you've been hanging with me a while, and you know how I do it. You know, if y'all gonna hang with me, the least I can make y'all do is feel look good as you leave here. I mean, it don't do no good for y'all to hang like this, and I don't leave y'all with something. I mean, come on now. It's just it don't require much. It's just something I need you to do. I need you to just listen and act accordingly. It only require you to do one thing. That's it. Miss Ty on Podbean. She already know. She's already getting there. It's coming. It's coming. I gotta set it up though. I need y'all to do this. Don't leave now. Facebook, y'all not gonna hear me. I'm still gonna be talking to Podbean just a little bit, but once I crank it up for Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and all that, I'm gonna leave y'all. You can't leave though without doing this. Simple. Can y'all just clap your hands for me? I'll see you Saturday at 3 p.m. for The Big Time Show. Podbean, come on. Clap your hands. Podbean. Woo! Y'all know what it is, Podbean. I've been trying to tell y'all for a while. This is the Big Time Show. Woo! Yeah. I'll see you Saturday, 3 p.m.